When you're starting out, you feel like everyone's watching. But honestly, it's always the people who are going nowhere have something to say. So don't let those people who don't appreciate you stop you from doing what you love. Hey friends, welcome back. Or if you're new here, my name is Claire, or you can call me Clay for short. I'm an artist who just started my YouTube journey by the end of 2024. And since this video is my first upload in 2025, I think it's still not too late for me to wish everyone a happy new year. Today, I want to talk about something super personal, that is how I started YouTube as an introvert. If you're clicking on this video, chances are you may have dreamed of starting a YouTube channel but felt too shy or awkward to actually do it. And trust me, I totally get it. I'm still figuring things out, but I want to share my honest experience with you, the struggle I face, and also some tips that made starting way less scary. So if you're an introvert who's been overthinking it, this one's for you. I've always loved art and creating cute aesthetic videos, but for the longest time, I kept all of it to myself. I was too scared to share them because I felt like, what if no one watches? Or worse, what if people do watch and think I'm boring or cringe? I used to have low self-confidence. The thought of putting my voice out there was so scary. I always have difficulty expressing my thoughts, and that is what I think most introverts struggle with. For the longest time, starting a YouTube channel felt like this dream I kept putting off. That's why I chose to be a graphic designer. I used to think that design jobs don't require much communication skills, but I was so wrong. So I thought to myself that what I really need to do is not run from my weakness, but embrace it as I learn to improve. Actually, several months ago, I was still working a corporate job, but because of life circumstances, I have to leave that job, and I thought this was a good opportunity for me to really start working on something that I really want to try. And that is YouTube. So I started from building my own aesthetic studio, and I also bought a new laptop so I could finally create the content that I've been thinking for years. Back then, between work and life, I just didn't have the time or honestly energy to start. Now that I finally got everything ready, I thought to myself that this is my chance to improve on my weakness, which is speaking in general. I want to reach people who have similar struggles like me. I hope we can encourage each other and also improve together. So instead of overthinking it, I thought to myself that let's just start and see where this goes. Yeah. Starting YouTube as an introvert was terrifying. I was scared of sounding awkward. I felt like my voice didn't sound good on camera, and I don't know how to talk naturally. I stumbled a lot while filming because I'm not even a native and I don't speak English in my daily life. Here's a clip of me stumbling. Back then, between work and life, honestly, I just didn't have. Back then, between work and life, I was afraid of being judged. What if people thought my videos were cringy or not interesting enough? Or people who knew me in real life would think that I'm failing because my channel doesn't seem big enough. I was also scared of messing up. I was so worried about saying the wrong thing or looking unprofessional. But I also realized that literally everyone feels this way when they start. Even the biggest YouTubers were awkward at first, but the only difference is they kept on creating. So it's only natural that they are better than beginners like us. So here's what actually helped me feel less awkward when filming. The first one is script everything. I usually wrote down every single word that I'm going to say so I wouldn't freeze up or ramble, and it made a huge difference. If you're nervous, definitely try this. Second, film in small pieces. I do this every time, even with this video. Instead of doing everything in one go, I film little sections and later edit them together, and it made the process way less overwhelming. Third, practice off camera. Before I even started filming, I practiced talking to the camera multiple times. Just for fun, no pressure, just getting comfortable. The last one is focus on aesthetics. Since I'm naturally quiet, I leaned into creating a calm, cozy vibe with my setup. I've seen many other creators also grow without even showing their face, so it's definitely possible for introverts like us. Basically, I just minimize the part that requires me to speak. I just add more voiceovers or possibly a speaking session if I'm comfortable with it. One thing that I have to keep reminding myself is nobody cares as much as you think they do. When you're starting out, you feel like everyone's watching. But honestly, I'm sorry to say this, but most people are too busy with their own lives to notice. And even if they do watch and judge, that's more about them and not you. There is a popular saying that goes, a bodybuilder won't judge you for working out. A millionaire won't look down on you for starting a business. It's always the people who are going nowhere have something to say. So don't let those people who don't appreciate you stop you from doing what you love. At the end of the day, I'd rather be judged for trying rather than regret not starting at all. If you're an introvert thinking about starting YouTube, here's my best advice. Start small. You don't need fancy equipment, just use what you have and improve as you go. For me, I just use my iPhone and occasionally iPad to record everything. Plan ahead, write scripts, outline your ideas, and start filming when you're ready. Focus on vibes, not perfection. Your personality and aesthetic is what makes you different. Lean into what feels natural for you. Don't overthink it. Your first videos definitely will feel awkward, but that's how you grow. Just focus on creating and learning as you go. So that's my story of how I started YouTube as an introvert. I hope this video encouraged you in some way or another. If this video helped you, let me know in the comments. And if you're an introvert too, I'd love to hear what's been holding you back. If you're a small artist like me, please leave a hi in the comments so I can support your channel too. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.